E aí pessoal, tranquilo? Eu sou o Yuri, seja bem-vindo a mais um vídeo do canal. Vamos aqui dar continuidade com o The Witcher 1, de onde a gente parou no último vídeo. Eu falei em no vídeo passado, nem sei, eu acabei de gravar. Tá bom, vamos lá. A gente parou no meio da luta, tá tocando a música de luta. Só que o detetive tá na nossa frente, tá? Espero que corte pra ou a cutscene ou ele me ajude a matar esses bichos. Ah, não tem muito. E ele vai me ajudar, menos mal. Nossa, minha vida. Me salva. Cara, foi mal. Vou deixar tu lutando aí. Que eu vou me curar. Acho que aquele bicho não tá vindo atrás de mim, não, né? Ele tá vindo atrás de mim. Deixa o detetive resolver. O cara é brabo demais. Morreu. Nossa, ele explode. Vou morrer envenenado. Nossa, que merda foi que aconteceu? Deixa eu tomar essa poção aqui, ver o que é que ela faz. Ah, ela recupera a vida. Pô, é isso que eu tava precisando. Fala comigo, detetive.
Aren't you eager to learn the truth?
I'd rather stay focused. Should I get the book from the tower?
Yes, hurry. We can't let Kalkstein get ahead of us. I hope that murderer swallowed the bait.
I think I made sure of that.
Não atualizou a missão? Agora eu posso entrar na torre. Seu peso em ouro. Visima confidencial. Tenho que abrir a torre. Eu já abri. Ah, mano. Vamos ver o que nos espera aqui dentro da torre. Tem mais um sinal aqui. Aqui. Agora sim temos o sinal da... Sim. Sinal de controle de mente. Nossa senhora. Tem um livro aqui. Livro do mago. Acho que tem coisa aqui que eu nem li ainda na real, velho. Não tem nada que fazer mais aqui. Sei que tinha alguma coisa. A torre é tão grande. Ah, esqueci. Pronto. Acho que a gente vai falar agora com o detetive. Tem cutscene? Vai.
You'll soon learn the truth.
Good. I was getting impatient. What do we do now that we have the treasure from the tower? How do we lure the mage here?
He's here already.
I only see you.
So you say.
The detective was onto me and you trusted him, so I killed him and assumed his identity. 2 birds with 1 stone. I needed you to open the tower. I don't need you anymore.
Ó o boss, véi. É o boss, é o boss. Não, mas a gente já começar a morrer nervoso, né, mano? Que diabo é isso aqui, velho? Geraldo. 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 Por favor. Nossa, não funcionou nele. Tá, isso não deve ter sido o boss, né? Mini-boss? Talvez não. Tá. Deus contra uma é complicado.
I listen and obey as a genie would.
Professor, cut the crap and get him.
You see, Witcher? Too much water around for Hazard to feel comfortable. Fire mage is limited. He needs me to do the wet work.
Good. 2 worms with 1 stone.
Eita, preula.
Drinks up or not?
Ah, eu tô sem poção nenhuma. Nossa, isso aqui me deixou com o quê? Não consigo ver. Porcaria. Não, Geraldo. Ô, Geraldo. Nossa senhora, velho. Por que eu vim sem poção? Ah, tem uma andorinha. Não sei, é osso, velho. Me deixou... Se move, Geraldo! Não tem o que fazer, velho. Tem que usar nesse aqui. Aí. Voltaram a bater em mim. Nossa. Ai, Geraldo é horrível, velho. Que fim.
Admirable fight, but duty calls us to the trade quarter. Contrary to popular opinion, chaos and terror do not spread on their own.
The venom of Zerrikanian scorpions, lethal even to mutants.
Mistakes, Witcher. They can be deadly. Give my greetings to that young companion of yours. And now, have a nice time dying.
All felt the battle in the swamp was the beginning of events that would soon rock Temeria. Sensing the approaching conflict, both sides were eager to test the enemy. A routine skirmish between patrols erupted into a regular battle. Led by unwavering faith, the Knights of the Order showed greater determination and emerged victorious. The Scoia'tael learned that freedom could only be achieved by shedding blood, their enemies and their own. Azar excluded me from the battle. When Triss woke me, heaps of bodies appeared before my eyes. It was the last time I was able to avoid taking sides.
You're mistaken. I have him under control. And not just him. They're all leading out of my hand. I regret that Foltest is away at the summit, but I trust you'll tend to the King's Council.
I assume you've resolved matters with Livarden as well.
Yes, I made an offer and he accepted. He claims his superiors had similar plans, but we beat them to it. Men can do nothing but talk and then always claim the initiative.
And how is your Witcher?
I should be able to convince him.
Don't overdo it. Geralt can be exceptionally perceptive.
I know. I must get back. I'll contact you when it's all over.
Never let the Witcher guess what you hide from him.
Triss?
Should you be up? I'd rather make sure you've recovered completely.
How?
Don't worry. This won't hurt a bit.
Geraldo.
Well, you seem to be at full strength. It must be that unusual Witcher's metabolism.
Triss, how did I get here?
Pure coincidence. I was scanning for magic anomalies and happened upon a false trail set by Kalkstein.
You found me in the swamp? What happened there?
I don't know. The alchemist is still there, examining solid stone. but he won't find anything. The greater anomalies are here in Vizima.
Magic anomalies in Vizima?
Yes. I'd appreciate it if you could help me figure them out. But back to your health.
I thought I was at full strength.
You misunderstood me. Physically, nothing's wrong. It's your mind that worries me.
Explain.
You raved for hours. I had no choice but to read your thoughts to learn about your injuries and which poisons you took this time.
I'm sure you read beyond that.
I couldn't help it. Your thoughts were quite loud. In any case, I know about your recent adventures.
Can you help me?
Recover your memory? I doubt anyone can, but there's a small chance...
A small chance of what?
From what I saw, I think you would benefit by creating a stable personality.
Meaning?
Geralt, please, this is important.
Just limit the psychobabble.
You need to take a stand on the world's problems. It doesn't matter what position, just that you choose one. A strong identity may help restore your memory.
Can't you just tell me what you saw?
No, I don't want you turning into my vision of Geralt. I want you to decide for yourself who you are, without looking back.
I shouldn't take an interest in the past?
Exactly. Your memory should return in due course.
We'll see.
Geralt.
You said something about magic anomalies.
Various things can cause them, but more importantly, they can be the cause of true evil. When I last felt this way, you and a sorceress were trying to capture a genie, destroyed half a city in the process. You probably have no recollection, but a lot hung in the balance.
I don't recall.
I could use your help. I have some magic sensors that need to be placed around Vizima. They'll help us locate the anomaly's source.
All right, give me the sensors. I'll take care of it.
Always eager to please.
What are friends for?
I saw a perfect wall cavity in the trade quarter near Town Hall. Place one there, a second in the temple quarter near the entrance to the sewers, and the third in Vizima's cemetery. We'll create a typical Radcliffe triangle. You know, of course, that triangulation is most effective in these cases.
How did you get here?
Long story. When you men went chasing around...
Which proved effective.
By some miracle, I decided to look for Salamandra using unconventional methods.
Any results?
Very good ones. You'll learn it all in due time.
Why not now?
To get this information, I had to agree not to tell you. Patience, Witcher.
Tá.
Who were you talking to through the mirror?
You heard me? Sorceress business. Nothing important.
Sounded serious.
I had to make a few promises to learn about Salamandra.
You could.
Trust me, it was nothing important.
Porque ela mente, porque ela mente.
I'll see you later.
See you. Oh, I nearly forgot.
What?
Luvarden, a merchant, wants to see you. He hosts banquets at the new Naracourt.
I don't like banquets.
Important people will attend.
I don't know.
Including Princess Ada, whose curse you lifted. Apparently, she's slightly obsessed with you.
I'll think about it.
I'll be there.
All right, I'm convinced. Maybe I can gather some
Precisado, né? Aqui
information
mordeu o
there.
pescoço dele no
6 this
começo.
evening. Here's the pass that makes you official in the trade quarter.
A pass?
Sim.
Well, in addition to a quarantine, the authorities of Vizima have imposed martial law.
How'd I miss that?
It only covers the trade quarter, which you haven't entered.
So how do these passes work?
Only the quarter's residents are allowed to move about. I have a house here, so I was able to get a pass.
So what do I do?
Well, I registered you as residing here. Falsely, of course.
Listen, about my identity.
Progress already?
I'm still analyzing.
Geralt.
What's with the passes?
Well, in addition to a quarantine, the authorities of Vizima have...
How'd I miss that?
It only covers the trade quarter, which you haven't entered.
So how do these passes work?
Only the quarter's residents are allowed to move about. I have a house here, so I was able to get a pass.
So what do I do?
Well, I registered you as residing here. Falsely, of course.
Tá bom.
I'll see you later.
O diálogo foi o mesmo, mas diferente, mais ou menos. Escada pra baixo. Nossa, olha. Deixa eu dormir aqui, vem. Intoxicação do Geraldo. Vamos dormir, vamos upar, que já estamos com novos talentos. Ué. Não quero me meter em política, mas isso parece impossível. Em Vizima, prefiro... Peraí, tô com quanto? Você não tá assim comigo. A fonte, tá. Identidade. Uma recepção elegante. Fui convidado para o banquete novo. Nossa senhora. Não é pra ver missão falhada? Não tem como. Tem missão 2 aqui. Vamos falar com o Kauskin. Pera aí, onde é que a gente tá? Bairro do Templo. Bairro do Comércio. A gente tá no bairro do Comércio de Vizima, eu acho. Isso aí. Então vamos fazer logo essa missão aqui, deixar o sensor ali. Tem uma senhora de família aqui.
The state of emergency means we're watching types like you.
Bom. Nossa senhora, quanto guarda. Senhora nobre. É aqui? Sensor mágico. Eu já tinha um sensor desse. E 3 me deu mais? Ou continua comigo? Tá. Armazém do banco. Prefeitura. Banco de Vivaldi. Portão dos comerciantes. Eu acho que não dá pra ir pra lá. Vamos fazer o teste. Será que a tempestade não vai passar? Provavelmente não vai dar pra passar aqui. É, tá trancado. Não dá pra falar também. Ué, não dá pra falar com ninguém. Velha Forja, Casa da Atriz. Vendedor de bebidas. Vendedor zerraniano. Alquimista e o ferreiro. Herbalista, pousada. Portão do cemitério, bairro do templo. Vamos ter que ir lá no bairro do templo então. A fonte. Esse aqui, né? Sensor. Vamos fazer esse. Vamos ver a princesa. Que eu acho que é aquela princesa do começo. Se vocês se lembram da cutscene inicial. Antes de iniciar um novo jogo, aparece Geraldo lutando com um monstro. E no final ele consegue transformar o monstro de volta na mulher. Pelas histórias do livro, que eu li alguns livros, não li todos. Deve ser a princesa, não lembro o nome dela. Mas acho que é Ada. Tem cutscene, será? Não, não vai ter cutscene. Patrick Weise.
A witcher? They said your kind was extinct.
Very nearly. I'm Geralt.
I'd rather not reveal my true name, my knightly vows. If you wish, you may call me Patrick de Weise.
Of the, Flaming Rose?
Indeed, I'm a member. Perhaps you could lend me some assistance.
With what?
My sister. Will you hear her story? One day we found her unconscious in bed. Blood trickled from fang marks on her neck. We had no doubts, a vampire.
Fang marks don't necessarily mean a vampire.
These clearly did, for after a time, my sister disappeared. She must have been transformed and then escaped.
If she is a vampire, I'll have to...
Above all, I would like you to find her. Confirm our suspicions.
Do you know one Siegfried of Danale?
Indeed.
What news of him?
He is due to be promoted. In fact, he possibly has been already. I don't know, we never speak.
Can you tell me why?
He is transformed since the swamp. I said to him, Honorable Siegfried, I congratulate you. Your honor and faith vanquished the pagan rabble. He gazed upon me strangely, saying, Honorable? Perhaps. Honor and faith? Certainly not. We were victorious, for they were hungry and poorly armed. A bit of blood, and he has forgotten all about honor. He should follow his father's example.
Where can I find him?
His father? Dead. Purportedly torn apart by a manticore.
I meant Siegfried.
He trains recruits in front of the Order's seat in the Temple Quarter.
Ah, calma aí, tenho que falar contigo, né? Dá a missão da tua irmã.
Yes?
All right. I'll look for your sister.
You should have no trouble recognizing her. None can ignore her azure eyes. She is a slim, beautiful blonde.
I'll do what I can.
Beleza. Mais segurança. 6 horas da noite. Tá bom. Olha o Dandelion. Fala aí, Dandos.
Geralt, I'm glad you're here.
I'm not in the mood for music, Dandelion. We'll talk later.
Geralt, I promised to perform for all these people and I don't have my lute.
Then you have a problem.
Geralt.
What happened to your lute?
Long story. Tell you over a drink?
Well...
Oh, caramba. Quero beber não, Dandelion. Ah, não, a gente vai ter que dormir de qualquer jeito. Vamos.
Geralt.
What's so special about this lute?
It's the one I got from Teruviel in the Valley of Flowers. Remember?
Who's Teruviel?
The she-elf from the Blue Mountains. You did quite a number on her nose when you two first met.
Where is she now?
I heard she joined the Skoyatel. I wonder if she's still alive.
In the Valley of Flowers?
I even wrote a ballad about that, where the devil says goodnight. I'll be singing it today.
I remember that.
Great, so you know why I want that lute back.
What's so special?
It's the one I got.
I don't recall.
Oxi. Esses diálogos são meio doidos às vezes, hein?
Geralt.
How did you get in the trade quarter?
Personal charm and fame open a lot of doors.
I doubt city guards appreciate poetry.
Geralt, you know so little. I approached a wealthy merchant whose daughter studied lute under me. With all the right contacts, he obtained a pass for me, thus demonstrating his appreciation for art. Sadly, we're no longer friends.
Tá, vamos beber, vem. Beber aquela chauça. Vai de pimenta. Ué, tu não bebe isso não? Tá fresco? É, também acabou, né? Meus álcool. Tem uma cervejinha comum, não? Acho que não vai falar mais nada, né? Só mais um e tá de boa. Aí não vai falar mais nada, não. Com quem será que eu falo pra dormir, velho? Beleza, vamos ver agora se dá pra pegar esse cachorro maligno dentro da casa. Health Toes. Não sei. Você, filho. Cutscene. Oxi. 3 miligolds. Tá. Entre isso aqui. Mulher do mercante.
I love this tune.
Tá. 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 Tem ninguém pra falar aqui, só triste?
Here we are. Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle.
Onde é que é?
Geralt of Rivia and Triss Merigold, welcome.
Greetings.
I thank you for coming. Look about the room and you will see the entire kingdom represented.
We thank you for your invitation.
Forgive me, I must return to my duties. I'm certain we'll speak later.
Spigleiro. Nobre.
Guardian cuisine is not so bad.
Tá muito nobre. Ué. Otário.
Geralt, have you met Taller?
Taller? Here?
Let me introduce my master, the Honorable Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence and thus cannot answer. You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to protect the royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada holds little respect for him. Vows, however, must be honored, whatever the circumstances.
And how are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension?
He authorized me to speak on his behalf, and I serve as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you. Come, Geralt.
Não, não vou beber não. Sai.
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velerad.
Charmed.
Greetings. It's been a while.
Velerad is King Foltest's right hand.
No need for formal introductions. If you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster or petition the king, you must come to me.
I'll remember that.
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests.
Why did they all come if they dislike Uvarden?
Conte-o-es.
Out of my sight, freak.
Precisada.
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Merigold, and...
Duet, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
Perdoe-me, minha senhora, mas mesmo o melhor vestido seria insignificante em comparação a você. Eita!
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you.
Mind your tongue, mutant.
Duet, I will decide if and when I am offended.
Your Highness, he is an aberration.
Silence. It was a nicety. Leave us for now.
You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
Você deve falar com ela ainda?
Summoned when I need you.
Ah, beleza. Tá le...
Enjoying yourself?
Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk. And I may be the only one here not involved in one of the many schemes or secret alliances being forged.
It's a sign of the times. New customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between a fork and a comb? That the only way we know how to feast is to get blind drunk and roar lusty songs while slapping the serving wenches on their arse?
I'm a relic, someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Taller, why are you here?
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart. A kingdom threatened by the schemes and alliances you were observant enough to note.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Taller the Fence would be.
Taller the Fence does nothing for free.
Taller the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for a new order, comrade, or against it. We will fight for our traditions and customs, for our land and our women.
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, the time of the sword and the axe will come. Blood will flow in the streets. And know this, comrade, there will be no room for your neutrality.
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders. I find traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
A highly placed spy.
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
Anfíbios? Procura anfíbio? Ah, salamandra.
Personal.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. That enough?
Got it. Thank you for being candid.
Who exactly is DeWitt, and what is he doing here?
That Nilfgaardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot fathom why Ada tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's a Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is not one of them.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives. I'm afraid someone might be using her.
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden. For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover, Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here. You're up to your ears in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
Get out of my sight.
Aí, eu posso falar agora.
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness?
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witchers, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
I'm impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness?
I'm forced to study all kinds of nonsense, but books bore me, as does poetry for the most part.
I agree. Books are for bores.
Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Luvarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, sex, power, they both come down to one thing. Fucking others. May I ask you a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Ugh, dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
Ué, estou partindo, minha curiosidade está insatisfeita. Eu voltarei em breve, Vassal de César.
I shall return shortly, Your Highness.
O que ela quer? Identidade, tá? Ela me fez perceber que isso se tornou algo pessoal pra mim. Posso falar com o...
I'm busy now.
Excuse me, Geralt. I must speak with Luvarden.
I knew a witcher.
Get out of my sight, freak. Speak freely, Geralt, but no politics.
I want to ask about the princess.
Geralt.
No politics.
About the curse.
Shh. I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask.
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well...
Spit it out.
She needs a man to give her a proper lay.
Right.
Must go.
Later.
Be nice.
Do you have something tasty for me?
O que ela quer?
No, this is for the riffraff.
Ah.
Oh, I am so disappointed.
Please grant me another chance, Your Highness.
Very well. Do not disappoint me again.
I need more time.
Be swift.
Calma aí.
My patient.
Deixa eu salvar. Vamos salvar, era pra ter salvado antes, não salvei, vamos salvar agora. Vamos aqui embaixo com... Quem é esse aqui? Misterioso? Fala comigo, cara. Ah. Deixa eu ver se alguém aqui vende comida.
Be with you in a minute.
Ah, ela... Ah, mano. Sacanagem. O que ela quer? Vamos falar com o Valerate. Valerate. Quem é Valerate? Esse aqui.
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink.
Will do.
The food will disappear.
Mas eu já tenho, já, velho.
Relax, Burgermeister.
I'm listening.
Vodka.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat. We tried to keep that quiet, but...
I see. Anything else?
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
Ah, vamos ver se o Thalia fala alguma coisa. Ah, fala aqui.
Geralt.
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
We have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Temerian coat of arms. And be discreet.
But...
Then I'll tell you Ada's favorite dish.
Beleza. Salvar de novo. No quarto ao lado aqui, né?
Would you be so kind and fetch me some
Com licença, com licença. Uma pergunta, eu consigo fechar a porta? Não. Ih.
Why are you here?
Huh? I was looking for the privy.
In that box?
Point for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink.
The wine does taste watered down.
I found some liquor. Try some?
Gladly.
Mano, eu não quero ficar bêbado, velho. Vou tomar só um aqui. Tá bom. Você não fala mais com a gente também. Cadê o Tyler? Ah não, calma aí, Tyler.
Missed my chance.
Next.
Tem que ler, né? Tudo aqui que eu pegar eu vou ter que ler. Do bruxo, eita.
How'd it go?
Smoothly. Here's the letter.
You'd make a fine agent. I exaggerate. A goat would be just as good.
Start talking. What's Ada's favorite dish?
Catoblepus.
What?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely prepared catoblepus meat.
You're joking.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting catoblepus throughout the continent in secret. At market, it costs more than a good whore.
How's the meat prepared?
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in catoblepus, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
Tris? Vou falar com a Tris.
Geralt.
This is important, Triss.
What's important?
Ada knows something. I think I can get it out of her.
Really?
That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some catoblepus. Rare would be best.
Are you kidding?
No. Triss, could you conjure up something, please?
Sorcery at parties is considered very unseemly.
I'll create a distraction.
I'll do better myself. Catoblepus steak, rare for the princess.
Thank you, Triss.
You know I can conjure up orgasms too.
I think I prefer traditional methods. I'll find you after I've spoken with Ada.
Geraldão, safadão. Ah, falei que precisa.
Do you have something tasty for me?
Tem uma carnezinha
Steak
catoblepus aí.
tartare of catoblepus. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
You know how to please a woman.
It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
I shall grant you a private audience. Come to my alcove in 5 minutes. We shall dabble in politics.
Eita. Seguinte, pessoal, 1h05 de gravação. Vou ficando por aqui. Se você gostar, deixa o like, se inscreve no canal. Espero vocês no próximo vídeo. Valeu, falou, até mais.